Hello, hey everybody, how we doing? Welcome back to my channel. This is Jannette, your Highland girl with her stories. So let's pull up a chair, pull out some type of snacks, and let me take you on this wild journey. And I gave you one that I said I was gonna come back and tell you what had happened 1983, what had happened with the shooting and the murder case and stuff and so on. And I did say I was caught up in it, but it wasn't that I did anything wrong, right? So 1983, remember, take you back to where the knocking on the door, and my stepmother was, who is it? And I told her not to open the door. Just a quick recap, right? She didn't open the door, but she told them go to the window, and then she was shot through the window and hit on spot. She was like poof, and she was gone. So after the police came and everybody leave the house, nobody stayed there. Nobody, I don't think any one of us even went back. I don't know if my father had went back and got anything from the house. I don't know, because I know I didn't want to go there anymore, and so I didn't go back. Was scared of the house, and it was not a pleasant place to go to revisit. So I never go back there. So now, this part of the story is, God will let people lie on you, do something dangerous to you without taking your life, right? God will let people did you wrong that to save your life, right? So here I am. I was staying with this family. We were separated as children. Everybody just went a different way. And so I was staying with this family. All of our names in that family was him. Um, for example, Marlon, Michelle, Melinda, Maxine, Michael, and I think they had given me name Belinda, but because my name was, the middle name was Marie, so I told them I did not want to be called Melinda, just call me Marie, and she was okay with that. So I was staying with this wonderful family while the case was going on, and one day I was sharing room with the lady's daughter, and she was older than me. She was in high school at the time, and she was maybe 2 years in high school before me. So we shared the same room, right? We share the same room. Stay with me here. We share the same room, and it was, I want to say it was a queen size bed. At the time, we didn't, one sleep on one side of the bed, the other. We were sharing the same room. So one morning I got up. I never forget this morning. I got up, and when the other girl, we both getting up to get ready for school, but when she wake up, her entire side of the bed and her nightgown was covered red. you know I tried to keep it clean, covered red. So it was maybe that time of the month, I don't know, but it was red. So I said, hey, 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 look at that. Your side of the bed and your clothes and everything is messy. So she turned around and she said, oh, as if she, like I took her breath away by showing what was going on to her. We are with her, right? So she got up, she rushed into the bathroom, she took off her nightgown and she washed it out real quick. And then she rolled up the sheets off the bed and she tossed it into the clothes basket. All right. That was said, that was done. We went to school. When I got home the evening, the lady met me and she said to me, um, didn't you know you were supposed to wash this before you put it in the dirty clothes basket? Nobody's here to clean up after you. So I said, that's not mine. I said, that's not even my side of the bed that I sleep on. And she was like, but so and so told me that that's you. And I was like, that's not true, because when she got up, I told her, look at her clothes and see what's going on with it. I said she went into the bathroom, she washed her nightgown, but I didn't know that she didn't wash the sheet out. And the woman called me a liar. My daughter would never do a thing like that. You are a liar. And when you're staying in people's house, you should know that you should know better than to lie on other people's children. So I was mad. And of course, she tossed it to me. Take it and go wash it. I was hotter than a fish grease, I tell you. I was so hot. And I was like, Jesus, Jesus, this is not me. But anyways, so I'm outside. I'm always crying. I'm always crying. No wonder I wrote the book, The Tears Behind My Smile. So they had this outside, we call it what? It was a like a outside washroom. It wasn't really a washroom, but you know, back in the days they have two concrete sink that they used to wash clothes in. So I went outside and I was washing this thing. I was, as I said, hotter than the fish grease because she lied on me. It wasn't me, and she couldn't tell her mom the truth. Why she couldn't tell the mother the truth, I don't know. So I'm washing it and it's stained, and she tell me, you better make sure that everything comes out. So now, you know, I'm washing it, I'm talking to God, and I'm like, Jesus, you know this is not me. Because I'm always praying, you know. I'm one of those people that is always praying, and sometimes I have to pray to God so I don't get really, really, really upset. So I used to tell him, God, one of my words to tell God is, let me represent you right. I wasn't even a Christian, but I wanted to be a person that my character was intact, you know. So anyways, I'm outside and I'm washing it and I'm crying, I'm bawling, it's not me. And then I don't understand. The lady saw me crying and she still didn't believe it wasn't me. You see, because God was in the middle of it. And you're going to say, how you mean God is in the middle of it? Stick up in there. You wait for me. Wait for me. I'm coming up with it. I am going to actually tell you how God protected me with that lie. Anyways, I wash it out, and luckily I could use bleach on it. It was a sheet. It wasn't really, there was a floral with white background and daddy. So it did come out when I finished using the blue, you know, remember the blue cake soap? Yes, man. You Jamaicans, you listening, watching. We had a bar of soap that was blue. If you're not Jamaican, we had a bar of soap which was blue, and it called Magic. So I'm using the Magic soap, and I'm doing my thing, and I'm using the wash brush, and because it's unwashed, it's not like I put it in a machine or anything. It's unwashed. So I'm washing it, and you know, keep calm, and I'm washing until I use a little bleach on it, and you know. So I wash it. I wash it, and it's two sheets. It's a fitted and the covering sheet. So I'm washing both of them. So I wash and I soak it in the bleach, and then there was another container that I could put it in and put it in the sun. So while I'm washing out one piece, that one is in the sun, and when I'm finished with that one, then I switch, and I wash it. It come out really nice, really pretty, right? Luckily. So anyways, said that now she's not telling her mom the truth, and I am still upset. So I'm giving her a cold shoulder, and I decided I'm not sleeping on the bed. I'm sleeping on the floor beside the bed because I don't want her telling any more lies on me, and I don't like when people tell lie on me. You know, I'm stickler for you lying to me. I don't like that. Tell me the truth, and if I cannot handle the truth, then it's up on me, but not because you lie on me, right? So that's it. So let's say that happened like maybe the Wednesday, and she's going to St. Catherine High School, and I am going to MacHook All Age because she's in high school. I'm still going into All Age school. So I think she was older than I am. Anyways, I'm not talking to her. I'm not sleeping on the bed. And the mother doesn't know that I'm not sleeping on the bed because I will sit on the bed until everybody turn in, and then I just slide off into my little corner with one little sheet and cover up. I'm not sleeping on the floor because I was upset. Thursday, that was Wednesday, have that happened. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I am not carrying her. I'm not bringing her. I'm not saying hekem. I am not saying nothing. I'm not saying a word. Mom is the word because I'm done with you. You lie on me. You let me get in trouble for something that you did, and then you think it's real cute and funny to really want to come back and like, hi, you want to go do this and you want to go do that. And I am mad, I'm mad as hell. Diary of a Black Woman did not have nothing on me, you know. So anyways, Sunday morning, got up and there was a lot of people outside talking. And you might say, okay, where are you going with the story? I am going, just come with me, just come with me. So Sunday morning, there was a lot of people outside the gate talking and laughing and said they've never heard this before, that this is not true and yada yada. So now this kid come back inside the house and she said, come here, come here, come here, we have to go outside, I have to go show you. Look, there's three guys outside saying they heard that my mother is a woman who can pray for people and heal them, and he's saying that his stomach is having pain in the stomach, and somebody told them that he is a healer, so they came for prayer. I look at her and I said, don't talk to me, do not talk to me, go away, leave me alone, because you tell a lie on me and you won't talk the truth. So you and I are not friends. Do not say anything to me. And she walked out and she leave. Now, the house, I was in the bedroom and I sat underneath the window in like the corner. If you have the house, they have a corner at the window, and I sat underneath the window to the corner. I have no interest to go outside to go see these three fools that is outside. I am too hot. I'm mad from Wednesday, and today is Sunday morning, and I'm just mad. Especially you now. You tell a lie on me and you wanna come act like you and I are friends, and you won't tell your mama what you did. How dare you talking to me now? So I was there, and they were out there. There was a lot of other kids and people from different yard just coming around, and they were like, no, this is not true. We know her for so many years, and we don't know her as any healer woman. So anyways, they out there and they leave. That was Sunday. Monday morning, I got up and went to school. Now, the Lord, Jesus Christ, God, will hide you under the nose of your enemy. So, Monday when I got in from school and I saw the man and his wife pacing back and forth in their living room, just pacing back and forth. And this was in Spanish Town, around, I forgot what the street, I think New Gen Street, somewhere around the corner there. I don't remember exactly, but I think around New Gen Street. And they're pacing back and forth. And when I walk into the room, both of them rushed to me and hugged me like they haven't seen me before, like it was their first time seeing me. So now I'm a bit confused. The woman cussed me out on Wednesday morning, give me cold shoulder for the rest of the week, and then Monday morning hugging me, Monday evening after school, hugging me like she haven't seen me before. So in my like a naive 15 plus or going 16-year-old mind, I am like, what's this? And I'm saying, oh, I am probably related to them, and they find out that I am their relative. That's what I told myself, right? Only to hear they put me to sit down, and they said, come, sit down. You have to leave, and you have to leave right now, and we have to hide you so you can leave. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she said, yesterday morning, those three guys that came out and was saying that they heard that she was a healer woman, they were looking for you. So now I am confused, like, looking for me for what? Well, you know how when we work in the prison system, I work in the prison system, and you know, it's always 3 for awareness, right? They always say take a third party with you, and if there is 2 kids talking, there's supposed to be a third one being aware of what the conversation is about. And lo and behold, one of the guy that came with out of the 3 of them, one of them came back to warn the family and said, look, We know you guys. I know you from I was a boy growing up. I know that there is no mother woman over here. There's no healer woman over here. That was just to get the girl that you're keeping out so we could shoot her in front of all of you. We were gonna come, we're gonna shoot her right in front of you. And then why would you kill her? Well, the court of a case against our friend, and if she is dead, then the case will move. Remember now, the stepmother that they shoot, she saw something, and so they took her out. Yeah, she saw something and she could be evidence for the case, and so they silence her. And now I am the next one who could say the voice I hear and what the person says. Remember, it was dark outside, I didn't see anything, but lo and behold, they wanted to take me out too because their friend was being arrested. And even though it wasn't him, he was held up by gunpoint to come and call that my stepmother out to kill her. But somewhat when she was at the window and they shot, and maybe they could see, maybe they you know, sometimes you're outside and you can see shadows. So maybe they see exactly where they were supposed to shoot. And so when they shoot her, she died. And his name now was the one who came and called. So it was for them now to take me out the same way. I tell you, God will hide you as well as he will let somebody tell a lie on you to save your life. That morning, when they were out there talking about, they heard that the lady was a healer. They were looking for me. Had I gone out there, I wouldn't be sitting down telling this story. No, come back to the girl who tell the lie. If she didn't tell that lie on me, I would have out there. I would be out there, and they would have killed me. So it doesn't stop there. Now they put me in the back of the car. I'm lying down on the floor of the car because I can't even sit on the car seat. Because as I said, the guy came and telling, look, today we came yesterday. She did not come out with a crowd. That I didn't go out there with a crowd, but they know somebody told her, yes, I am there. And they were gonna just wait for that night to come back. And if they find me in that house, they were gonna kill everybody in there, even though they know them since they were a boy growing up. So God saved me from that. And I should have had this channel it should call Born for a Purpose. Born for a purpose. Because when God said no, the devil can't say yes. When God said yes, the devil can't say no. And let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. I went back there to go get my stuff because they have to usher me out. And I went back there to go get my stuff, and my sister was with me. We went around there, and I didn't go back like the very next week. I think it was maybe a couple weeks later when I think everything was hushed down. But they were still looking for me because their friends was in prison now. He's spending 8 years in prison for something that I don't think he did. What I think had happened, he was held up at gunpoint, as he said. But I didn't say he shoot, as they held him up at gunpoint, and he comes and he said, this is so and so, open the door. That's all he did, and that's all I said. But if I wasn't around, then they would let him go because all witnesses disappeared, right? So sometimes when you see people doing some stuff to you, start praising God. Start telling him, yes, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Start telling him, yes, God, I know you got me. I know you got me. Start telling me yes. And sometimes when I'm going anywhere and something started happening, I was like, okay, all right. What is it, God? You're telling me something. So as I said, I went back, come back to this. I said, I went back around there to get my stuff, me and my sister. When we were leaving, I was walking, I'm not even thinking about that anymore. It's almost like I just put it past me. Or I don't know, because when you're blessed, and when you're protected by God, you're protected by God, right? So I walking, and my sister said to me, she said, Marie, there's two boys, two guys trailing us. Don't look back, don't look behind you. Just pick up the pace, start walking faster, and when we get to the corner of the street, I want you to run like your life depends on it today. Run like somebody chasing you to kill you, because those two guys really chasing, walking. But what they're doing, they're walking, but they're not making it known. They're trying for us to not know that they're actually walking, trying to catch up with us. So when we hit the corner, there was you're walking on the road, and there's a corner. And when we hit the corner, we took off running. We were, when we say we run, is everything that we got in our body we put out. And let me tell you, when we ran, and we were maybe half a mile down the road running, and when we look where we would have been, the guys run, and when they bust the corner, they bust in the corner like this. And when they look and see how far we were, they put up their tools and they start chasing us. And we run into Spanish Town Market, the Spanish Town Market. We run in there, and when we run in there, we hide behind the clothing stalls. So, people sell clothes, and we're hiding. We're pretending like we're looking at something, and but we're looking to see where they. And we saw them. So when they were going that way, we rushed out to the other side, because I don't remember what street, if it was Young Street, but one of those streets that when they always have some taxis going to Kissing Town. And I remember when we rushed into the taxi, my sister said to the driver, drive, drive. And it's like he knew that we were running from something or so, and he just drive off. While he's driving now, we're in the back seat, and we're looking around, and we see the guys going to each car, is looking into it, looking into them, but we gone. So sometimes some things happen to you, and you're like, God, why did you let that happen? You have purpose in your life. And the other day I was praying, and I said, God, why do I struggle so much? Why is always, and it doesn't seem like, when you're looking at my life, you don't think like, I struggle for anything, but I feel like I have to put in more work than anybody else, to make things work. And so I said, God, why is it that these things happen with me? And he said, God answer you if you listen. He said, because Satan does not fight his people. Satan fight purpose. And when you have a purpose in your life, you're gonna get fight. You're gonna go through the fire. But just remember that when you go to the fire, you're gonna come out like fine gold. Because look how beautiful you love gold, right? You go love the gold, you go love your jewelry, right? But to make these beautiful things, you have to go through fire. And so I don't worry anymore. When I see difficult times, when I see stuff that you're like, and I like to still scratch my head, I'm like, God, what happened? I have to remember, he said, Satan fight people with a purpose. If you don't have no purpose, you have to go lucky down the road. But you have purpose, you have to fight that purpose. And especially a purpose where he is gonna get the glory, the honor. He's gonna get the honor, the glory. Satan gonna fight you. Gonna fight you. But anywho, I'm still here sitting down telling my stories. Thank you for pulling up your chair. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. And you come back and listen to what your Highland girl have to tell you. This girl out of Jamaica, a little bit of Butterfoot girl. We're not running to run up and down barefoot. But guess what? I am blessed, highly favored. Because guess what? He knows my name. He knows my name. Oh Lord, I am glad he knows my name. And he walks and he talks with me because he knows my name. Thank you, my friends, for watching, liking, and sharing. Come back next time. What good? You here?